time's finally come to add some cabinets to your job. Throughout this lesson, we'll have a bit of a look at some of the cabinets within Cabinet Vision, where they're located, and placing them into your job. Being that placing them, making them a certain size, is very much the same as your doors and windows, we won't spend too much time focusing on this. Instead, we'll just have a look at a couple of tips and tricks to navigate around and get them located in your job as you require. To begin with, we'll return back to our Objects catalogue. This time, we'll go back to our parent catalogue at the top and select Custom Cabinets. This is where all the default Cabinet Vision cabinets are going to be stored ready for use. Within this, you'll see some simple categories for base, wall, tall, and vanity cabinets. And then finally within each of these, some final categories such as corner cabinets, drawer units, and panels. As you can see, I can drag these cabinets into the job, size them, and locate them just as I was doing for our doors and windows. The first trick we can do with cabinets is the copy function. To copy a cabinet, we can right-click on the cabinet, select the copy button, and you'll now see a new envelope box. This means you can click as many times as you'd like, and it will keep placing cabinets as you go. Once you're done copying, we can right-click the mouse to stop adding cabinets and move on. The next little trick we can use is the grab handles. You'll see these couple of cabinets have a bit of leftover space in between them. To save me having to add up that measurement and add it to a cabinet manually, I can click on the cabinet, hold one of the yellow dots on the outside edges, and drag the cabinet. You'll see I can overlap the cabinet and Cabinet Vision will just fill the available space. This is the same when dropping cabinets in. We can slightly overlap the cabinet that we're about to drop in, and it will drop in right next to the previous cabinet. Now we can see a little bit of space between the corner cabinet and the row of cabinets I just copied. To close this up, I can click and hold my mouse and it will begin drawing this red box. I'll now completely surround my cabinets with the box and it will select them all. You will notice it only selects what is completely inside the box and it ignored my corner cabinet that was only partially within it. After I've selected my multiple cabinets, I have a few options by right-clicking on the group. For now, we'll click the Move option. We can then enter a 0 clearance on our left-hand side and all the cabinets will move to the corner. Next, we may decide we want all three of these base cabinets to be the same size. To do this, we can again select all three cabinets with our red box. We'll right-click again and this time select Equalize Width. This helps us fill a space with as many cabinets as we require and equalize them to fill the space but all the cabinets become one size. You can also delete any cabinets simply by right-clicking and selecting Delete on a single cabinet or even to a group of cabinets. You'll see here that all our panels and fillers have an option for the either kick height or floor height. These are available for both our base and tall units. You'll also see with our fillers we have 4 types. Face fillers are filler panels that are face on. These will fill the space with the face of the material pointing out. Meanwhile, the standard filler is a filler on edge, so it will fill a space that is equal to their own material thickness, as if the edge tape was facing towards you. On top of this, you'll see both of these options are available for a setback and a flush option. The setback filler will sit in line with the whiteboard cabinet, meanwhile the flush fillers will automatically sit out flush with your door. You'll also notice when we add in panels and fillers, we still add in the cabinet size, not the overall size. This is because everything in Cabinet Vision works out off carcass line and is an essential factor for making sure when our auto build benchtop features is in play, it will still work. Cabinet Vision will automatically add your door thickness, plus this question in your construction method for the front of your panels. Finally, we'll have a look at your bar backs. You can see here there's 2 types of bar backs. One is to kick height and the other is to the floor, much like your normal panels from before. The easiest way to add your bar back is to go to the elevation view, For advanced and ultimate customers, on the back of the wall, or for standard and essential customers, move to that extra wall that we drew earlier and make sure you're looking at its elevation. From here, we can drag and drop the bar back onto the elevation, size it accordingly, and use our clearances to make sure that we've got the right amount of room on both sides of the bar back. So spend a bit of time now, have a play around with some cabinets, draw up some walls of your own, fill them with cabinets, play around with a few of those features such as equalize width, moving them around, and then have a play with some fillers and some panels as well. Chuck on a few bar backs to get used to that procedure, and then when you're ready, we'll move along and have a bit of a look at adding in some appliances to the job.